Account classes are assigned to accounts to determine if they are balance sheet accounts or profit and loss accounts, also known as income accounts. For example, in the United States, assets and liabilities are balance sheet accounts and revenue and expense are profit and loss accounts. Account classes are legislation specific and will vary greatly between legislations. North America's class setup is very different than most European countries. The account class also determines the year-end behavior for an account. Typically, balance sheet accounts will carry their balance forward from year to year, and profit and loss accounts will roll up into the retained earnings account and reset back to zero. Let's take a look at setting up the account classes. Account classes are found under the Setup menu. Let's take a look at the USA account class. The code column represents the account root. You can enter in a description. The category type is either normal, exceptional, or unused. Normal is for regular accounts, exceptional is for off-budget accounts, and unused is to prevent someone from using that account root. The carry forward column is either yes or no. The carry forward determines how the account behaves at year-end closing. If set to yes, the account maintains its account balance, which usually represents your balance sheet accounts. If set to no, the account is zeroed out at the year-end and usually represents your profit and loss accounts. The default sign can either be debit or credit or unspecified. If it is set to debit, when you enter in a transaction using this account code, your system will automatically stop at the debit column. If you select credit, the system will stop at the credit column. The analytical sign determines the typical balance of the account. It can either be expense or revenue. Expenses usually represent debits, and revenues represent credits. In this lesson, you have learned about the features of the account class function and that the account class determines if an account is a balance sheet account or a profit and loss account. It is legislation specific, and classes vary greatly between legislations. And finally, that accounts can behave differently at year-end. Balance sheet accounts typically retain their account balances going forward from year to year when profit and loss accounts close into the retained earnings account and reinitialize to zero.